Hey there guys, and good morning, afternoon or evening, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to another Slime Rancher episode here on the far range. If you don't remember last episode, we went exploring in the dry reef and we found this little island over here, and we've done our exploration of the dry reef for now, and in today's episode I think that I'm going to start off by collecting up all the food for our slimes and fully empty out their plort containers and their corrals because they're a bit full. But after that, I reckon I'm going to do some more of the Mochi game and possibly some exploration of the dry reef, depending on how much time we have at the end. But for now, throwing all of these phase lemons and mint mangoes in for these honey quantum slimes, and just picking up the rest of them here. There we go. So, throwing all of these in here for these guys. And now we start the long process of collecting up all their plorts. And I think for now I'm not going to do this as a time lapse, and I'm just going to do this sort of just collecting them up. But either way, I hope you guys are having / have had a good day, depending on whenever you're watching this. And as always, make sure to comment down below telling me what you think of the videos, or even just saying hi. But anyway, coming over here, and it looks like they're both going down in value, so we're going to be sending them into our refinery over here so they can be refined. I think that made sense. It made sense in my head. But putting all of these away. Come back over here. All the way, and putting these away with them. Where does that teleporter lead? I wonder. But either way, from the look of it, our drill and our pump have finished collecting their resources, so we can go right ahead and collect all of that up. And put those away and grabbing this lava dust and putting all of these away. But either way, we've got to head back over to the honey quantums Largos now. I keep trying to call them Gordos, but they're not Gordos, they're Largos. So coming over here and back to their corral and emptying it out yet again. This is gonna take a long time. So picking these up and picking up all of these as well. Today, hopefully, if we have time, it could end up just being emptying out the corrals, which will probably not be that fun. But you know, we gotta do it. But hopefully, if I have time, I will be able to go over to Mochi's manor and go and get the rest of the quicksilver plorts that we need in order to access her mansion and all of the plots on it, because I think I mentioned it last episode, but I've decided that I would like to sort of farming allotment area there and just grow all of the fruits and veggies that we have going on. There's a decorizer here as well. I still don't know what those are doing, but you know. But hopefully grow all the fruits and veggies that are growing on our ranch currently over there as well, and have sort of double the yield coming in. But either way, coming back through here and yet again emptying it out. It looks like though, yeah, this one's nearly done. So collecting up all of these, and it should take one more pass through, and this one will be finished. And there we go. I've been messing around recently and doing random bits of programming, and I keep bringing this up in the Forager series, I keep bringing up Pokemon, but I'm gonna bring it up here as well. And me and a couple of my friends were actually sort of working on a sort of Pokemon game together. It's like a text-based. It's like a text-based adventure game, but Pokemon themed. And I've been trying to create a battle system that's accurate to the Pokemon battle system, and it's going interestingly. I was trying to test it yesterday and I ended up having to go through like 50 bugs before it finally worked, because I'm not really the best at programming. I can do it, but I'm not the best at it. But either way, it looks like this should be the honey quantum largos all collected up. And now that I think about it, by the time everyone else is collected stuff, I'm gonna have to come back and do another sweep through for the food, but it'll be fun. So hopefully not all of them will be going down in value, so that hopefully some of them we should be able to just put straight into the plort network, rather than having to run over here to the refinery every 5 seconds to put them away. Saying that, after I've done this, I'm actually curious how many of each plort type we have in the refinery. So putting all of these away, and we have quite a few of some of them, and then like barely any of others. But we have a lot of quantum and honey now, but that's to be expected. We just stuck about 200 of them away. But either way, with that done, it's time to move on to the rad and boom plorts. And quickly checking over here, they're also both going down in value. So what I'm going to do first is grab up the Oka-Okas that are grown. And there you go. And put them away. I was thinking recently, because I was playing Subnautica the other day, and this is another one of my random rants I've just realised that this is going to turn into. But I was playing Subnautica, and I was thinking about art style in video games, because I keep bringing it up in this series, and Subnautica is a pretty game, but it's not because it has like hyper-realistic graphics and all of its models have like 50 million polygons and it looks like it would exist in the real world. Subnautica uses lighting, I would say, and it actually works surprisingly effectively, because sort of a game's look isn't all about its visuals. It's not all about its graphics and its polygons and its textures. I mean, that is a big part of it, but at the same time, a sort of effective lighting is like important as well. Like here, you can see it's like the lighting and the shadows, they look like they would exist in a real life context. I'm not a big fan of these rad boom guys when I'm trying to collect up their plorts and they blow up. But either way, looking at this, there should be one more sweep, I think. One or two? If I do a final one, it'll be like 3 of each plort, so I might as well just sell them rather than run all the way over to the refinery, because I'm not really going to be storing up a significant amount of them. But either way, chucking all of these into the refinery here. And it's been a while since I've properly done like a deep clean of this system and, well, like fully cleared out all the corrals, and as you can tell, we've had a couple overloads of them recently, and it's good that I'm finally getting around to actually collecting up the plorts from them. But either way, coming over here and doing our penultimate sweep of the boom rad largos. And there you go. I was actually looking on the map last episode, and of the indigo quarry, and I think I know where that slime that I couldn't find before was, the Gordo slime, because I saw like another one of the islands we found yesterday, but looking like the indigo quarry and the area, and I think there may be a way over there, and I might have an idea as to where it is. So even if we don't go exploring this episode, well, I think this episode's going to end up being more of a maintenance one. But even if we don't go exploring this episode, we should be able to, ideally, go and check that out next episode. But coming over here, and now that that is almost done, we can move over to the pink tabbies and the rock phosphors. And I mean, hopefully someone will have their plorts being like a level of demand that they're sellable. But either way, these ones I might as well just sell. And it looks like the only ones going up are... Oh? It's loading new market prices, okay. Oh, it's got new prices, okay. And tabby and phosphor are going up now. And that's about it. But either way, coming over here and grabbing up all of these heartbeats, and it looks like some of them are rotted, but I don't know why, because it's kind of been a while since I've, not that many have grown. It's kind of been that long since I picked them up, but a lot of them are rotted in there as well. Have these slimes just not been eating? Well, either way, picking up these plorts here, even though they are going up in value on the plort market, I might actually put this first lot away, because tabby is one of the ones we're running low on in the refinery, and once this first lot has gone away, I will sell the rest of them. But either way, as you can tell, it's a lot of maintenance and a lot of cleaning for today's episode, but that's kind of okay. I'm a bit tired today, so I don't mind not doing any sort of big exploring. I was thinking though, I was sort of thinking about, yet again, how I would like to end this series, because I feel like I'm getting near the point now where if I do want to collect every treasure pod and every Gordo slime, which I kind of do, I'm probably getting near the point where I'd start looking for them. Because, I mean, I have one more area to explore after the ancient ruins, and we nearly have like the ability to go there. I nearly have it unlocked. All I actually really need to do is go back to that room and put the quantum plorts away in it that we need, and we can find out where it leads. But either way, with that being said, I'm obviously going back to old areas and looking for Gordo slimes already, but sort of I need to find out how to get the other treasure crackers, and I don't know how to, because we have the base one, right? And we've got the base treasure cracker that can open the green pods, but we don't have any other form of treasure cracker that can open any other pods, and like the blue ones or the black ones. And we're gonna need that, obviously, if we want to be able to get all the treasure pods. We're gonna need all the treasure crackers, but we just don't have that yet, and I don't know how to get them. So I may end up having to look it up, but I'm hoping I won't. Okay, it looks like phosphor plorts are going up in value, so I'm going to sell those all over here, and then head through to the refinery and put all of these rock plorts away. So over here, and I really want to know where this teleport leads, because it's just kind of there. Is there any more recipes I can buy? I think I can buy a few of these. I can't buy the clever fashion pod, but that's the only one I can't buy of those. And we've gone back to being relatively poor again, because a lot of things in this game cost a lot of money. But either way, the things that would cost the most money right now for us would probably be new corrals and new gardens for the slimes that are in the final area. And behind that massive room in the quarry, not the quarry, it's the ancient ruins. I know why I keep calling it the quarry. It's because in the Forager series, the place that we visit most often is the quarry. And so I'm just used to saying that we're going to the quarry. I'm gonna sell 2 of those there now. And there's a reason for it. It's because left in here there are 3 phosphor and 2 rock. And I was gonna just sell the 2 rock like I did with the rad boom ones anyway, so I might as well just sell them now and then pick them up. It would be day 35. I was thinking it should still be day 34 because I haven't slept, and then I remembered the time passes when you go to sleep. It just passes faster when you sleep in this game. And I was just being stupid. But either way, if that's done, we have 1 more corral to clear out, and it actually hasn't been kind of as long as the process as I sort of expected it would be. But either way, picking up all of these odd onions and carrots, passing the odd onions straight into here, putting the carrots in the auto feeder, and going around one last time and picking up you guys' plorts. And you're both going down in value, so I'll need to put them away in the refinery, which is okay. With Hunter Plorts was the other one that I was running particularly low on, so I don't mind putting away. And there's another decorizer over there, and I really don't know what they're doing. I really hope my mic is fixed from the Forager episode the other day. There's a Forager episode in which my mic was kind of broken, and I think I fixed it, but I don't really have a way of knowing until after I've finished recording. But I'm fairly certain I fixed it, so it should be fine. But either way, collecting up the resources from these, and it looks like I got a strange diamond from it this time. But either way, collecting up the resources from them and putting them all away, and what I might actually do is make an advanced drill, advanced pump, an advanced apiary, and quickly go and place them outside, just so that we sort of have them here, because these sort of seem to be the ways for us to get resources to do more advanced, I guess, science projects in the future, because obviously things like the warp pads, I don't know why I've come this way, it probably would have been faster to go the other way, but things like the warp pads need things like the hexacomb to run, and so those are allowing us to get the sort of rarer, more advanced resources that aren't just a bunch of plorts, which will allow us to make the more complex science projects, that's the word. So after these have all gone away, I'm going to quickly go and check on our puddle slime friends, get all the food for our slimes, and then do a run of the Mochi minigame. And I may actually call it there and have it be a shorter episode, because I said at the start that I might go and explore the Indigo Quarry again, but I feel like this episode should be just, at this rate, should be just clearing this up. It might be a bit boring, but we have to do it, and I'm not really a big fan of doing it off camera. I will make sure to comment down below what you thought, and if my viewers or you guys don't like seeing it, then I won't do it on camera. But I just prefer not having you miss out on anything, because anything could happen whilst I was doing it, and if I'm not recording, then Well, that's just kind of not great. But either way, sticking all these ochres away. And coming through here. And looking, yep, more mint mangoes have grown. So I'll actually leave the phase melons on the tree for now, I think. And just feed these mint mangoes to these honey quantum slimes, because they seem to do a very good job of eating a lot of food and making a lot of plorts very quickly. And there's a decorizer here as well. There's decorizers everywhere. Bet you there's one down here. There's going to be one down here. And look, there's one down here. But it looks like these guys just aren't making any plorts. And I don't know why. There's whoopser here for them. But either way, coming through here and looking at that, it's time for a couple rounds of the Mochi minigame. And it's actually been kind of a decently long episode already. But what I'm going to do is do our classic slow field trick and hopefully get enough plorts to do the to unlock Mochi's manor. And the next episode I'll set up all of the gardens, and I promise next episode we will go to the ancient ruins yet again, and we will see if we can't sort of we'll see if we can't we'll go, not the ancient ruins, we'll go to the Indigo Quarry and see if we can find how to get to this other island where I'm certain there is a Gordo slime waiting. But either way, coming through here, and I need to get to a special shot, and ideally, I can't believe I'm saying this, but ideally have it be a slow field. And nice, okay, we got the one we needed. And we have a bunch of spark shots already, so I might as well just set up now and start firing at them. And it's sort of, on this map, it sort of takes them more time to sort of come through, but when they do come through in quite big clumps. But I do still think, I stand by my point, that the other map, and the location in the other map, is still better for this than this map is. But either way, with that done, that's the run for that one. Or at least that time. And from the look of it though, we did get a decent amount of it. And what do we get here? More slow fields, nice. And there's actually a lot of, just like a big clump here already. And I don't think I can get ahead of them, which is just kind of a bit annoying, because if I could, then I could set it up and get all of these guys in it. But either way, setting it up here and not getting the ones that were in the front, but the ones that were in the back, I can hit with it. And I might as well just hold down the click and hit them with the tasty spark shots as they come through. I never really know what to say when I'm doing this and trying to do the commentary on it. I'm not the best at doing commentary, but I try and make it interesting. Like how I'm not really doing it in Slime Rancher, but that's because Slime Rancher kind of has a story already, but in the Forager series I'm kind of, because it doesn't have a story inherently, I'm adding my own story to it. And I think it's quite fun to do that, personally. But either way, coming down here and putting these, I think exactly 100 plorts away, which is kind of cool. I don't know how I got exactly 100, but if I'm lucky, I need 112, I think, if I did my maths properly. So, if I'm lucky, I should hopefully be able to get enough, or get enough spark shots in this, well, not get enough spark shots, get enough plorts in this run of it. And I think I will. I usually get about 150 doing the trick on this map because it's just better. This map is just better for it. And, oh, it's static clinger, okay. For once, I'm not actually all too pleased to see it. it's useful, but I can't do the trick with it. I need the slow field for that. Oh, I missed that one as well. Oh, that's just annoying. But either way, as you can tell, we're not doing as well as of yet. But that's just because we haven't really had the opportunity to set this up. So, getting this and... Okay, now we have the slow field. When we get to the other end, or when we get to the end of the track course, this bit here, we can set it up and we can absolutely go ham on these slimes with these spark shots. So 1, 2, and 3. Turn around and wait for the big clumps to sort of start building up in here. Because they start kind of appearing and then they just kind of... Oh, here it is. Because it's like a bottleneck. They have to go down this route. There's no other way for them to get through here. They have to go through it. So every slime, as it goes around, will have to go through this route on the track. I keep calling it a track, and I don't know why. But as you can see, we get quite a few plorts from it. So coming through here, and I think that I should be able to get all the plorts I need on this run of the minigame, and I hope I can, because if not, I'm just gonna have to wait till next episode to finish it off. And it would be nice if I can just get it done now. And, oh, it's a thunderclap. The thing is, I don't actually need the slow fields to do it. I could just do it without them. It's just easier with the slow fields. But you could always just, like I said, just stand here and fire spark shots at them. It's just harder to hit them. I didn't do that badly though. Oh, I thought for a minute I was about to fall in the slime sea. I would not have been happy with that. But either way, coming through here and this energy, and looks like there's a special shot charged over here. So, grabbing that, and it's another thunderclap. But I should hopefully be able to get a decent amount, and if I did my maths right, we have enough plorts, so it should be fine. It's just a bit annoying that, for once, I'm actually a bit annoyed that I didn't get any slow fields. I got one set of slow fields, so I could only do the trick once. Oh no, the game caught onto my trick and the game's blocking me from doing it. Oh no. But either way, with that done, I might as well just run around the map. It's right here anyway. I feel like this map is shorter than the other one, but sort of has more jumps that you have to do. But hopefully, yeah, this is enough. This is just more than what we need. So, penning all of these away. And there we go. And from the looks of it now, we can just put them away. Well, well, well. Looks like you're now the proud owner of Mochi's manor. Your cash is rising as we speak. Maybe if you're lucky, I may even come visit sometime, just to see what you do with the place. Not for any other reason. It's just business. You know, I don't normally work with anyone else. I don't want the help. I don't need it. But this wasn't so bad, you know? It was nice to talk to someone else who is almost as talented as I am. And it got me thinking, maybe you and I are just two chickens out here in a coop. And maybe we're not... Maybe I'm gonna build an empire out here that'll be better than anything my dad could ever dream up. And maybe I'll be doing this for me, and no one else. Because I'm starting to think that the only person you need to live up to is yourself. Heck, maybe I'll even partner up someday, Beatrix. But not today. Now get out of here. You got a new ranch expansion to manage, and I'm still paying for quicksilver plorts if you still have the chops to collect them. Later, Tater. So from the look of it, we have all of the upgrades now, and we can just get the plorts and just sell them to her when we need to. But for now, looking at this, I've never seen this area, and it's actually a really nice looking area. And what's this over here? Can I go in? Oh, I can't go in. And this is... I can change the the chroma pack of Mochi's house. And there's a slime toy place and a decorizer. That's I actually really like this. But either way, with that being said, I think it's time for me to call it there for today's episode, and I had a blast filming like I always do, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making this video. But either way, make sure to leave a comment telling me what you think, and make sure to like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new, and share my channel with your friends to let more people know that I'm here making videos. But either way, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye. This is actually a really nice area though. Like, you can tell that she's put a lot of money into it. You can tell that she has the money too. But I really like this area. I think I'm going to start the episode here next time. But either way, I'll see you later.